Carpe Seuss went hunting up in North Texas with Brad, Brian, and Dave. Kind of like Thursday night, Friday night started off with trying to call in a hog. It had nothing to do with the caller and took off into the woods. So we moved on to our next location. Spied these hogs on the neighbor's property, set up the caller. Tried a variety of calls to try to call them in. Here the hogs are coalescing together. And after a couple of minutes, they start moving out. We're hoping they're going to come directly towards us. That would work in our favor with the wind, but the hogs appear to be moving off to the side. Obviously the collar is having an effect on them. That's what we want. We just want them to come towards us. And they're going to move behind the dam of a pond that's just to the left in this image and head onto the neighbor's property that has a lot of cattle on it. There you can see the dam in the water. So we're not certain where they're going. We think they may be leaving at this point, but we're going to stay in position, wait and watch. And a few minutes later they come around the opposite side of the dam. You can see the cattle in the background. We're lined up 3 abreast. We don't have any shots at this point because of the cattle behind them. We need the hogs to move off to the right towards the caller so that we have the dam of the pond as a berm to shoot into. So the hogs are sniffing the air, making sure that everything is safe. They can hear the calls from the caller. They know it's close, but they can't see any other hogs in the area making the noise. But they continue forward to investigate.
On the far right.
And now they've moved far enough to the right where we've got the dam behind us to make our shots. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
A plume of spray comes out of Brian's hog. My hog takes off running. Brad's hog is down. Brad's hog is making noise. I put a second shot into it. And if you look right here, this is my hog that has run off to the side pasture. It is right here. And watch as it advances, it's going to disappear from view where it collapses there. While watching my hog, Brad's hog got up and made it into the neighbor's pasture where we could not retrieve it. And so we were left with retrieving 2 boars, both of which were butchered before we moved on to our next property. On that next property, we spied this sounder of hogs. They were slowly moving away from us, so we grabbed our gear and headed towards them. Got close enough and got set up. The image here is a little bit grainy. I needed to nuke the image and never did. My apologies. So the hogs are going along. They're grazing in this wheat field. And with the wind blowing towards us, they don't even realize we're here. There's no moon out. And so this is a fairly ideal shooting situation. There's nothing in the background that's unsafe for us to be shooting, so we've got a nice big open field and a lot of targets. We pick our targets, get set up, and here we go.
Good. Got it. You're behind the other one. He's down. You're off to the left. Yep, I see him. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. You're behind that one right there.
We took away 4 hogs from the field. They were all sows, and they were all pregnant. So we got the hogs out of the way for the farmer, got them butchered, and as we were getting ready to leave, we almost made the cardinal sin of not scanning the field before leaving. Brad looks out the window and said, "Hey, there's hogs out here." So we got out and made a stalk on this group of hogs. Again, we're going through the normal routine. We're scanning the group of hogs. We're scanning the background. We're making sure there are no cattle in the area. Once everything's clear, we've got our hogs picked out. Here we go. This hog running towards the woods is wounded. We're trying to stop him before he gets there. He's hit multiple times, but manages to make it into the woods and towards the creek.
Well, one left up. Well, we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We didn't get 8? That one, yeah, he's up.
On the left?
You gonna shoot him?
This is the view from Brad's rifle.
3, 2, 1. Coming in. Okay, they're in the woods. The other one on the left's up. No more. Safe. Well, we got 1, 2, 3. That counts 6. You think so?
That one, yeah, he's up.
On the left?
Yeah, he looks like he's sitting on his.
Shoot him.
As you can see, the green tongue is evidence that this hog has been eating the wheat. Adult hogs can eat up to 3% of their body weight per day, piglets 5% per day, and so this group of hogs could easily be eating 40 to 60 pounds at the farmer's field every day. We recovered 4 sows, 3 of which were pregnant, and 2 boars, and 2 more made it into the woods. We also harvested meat from 4 of these hogs.
Optics provided by Third Coast Thermal.
Carpe sus, my friends.